Coming up in just the time it takes to eat a really small sandwich this week. Okay. Coming up, an artificial intelligence media agency is causing a stir.
And the top 3 questions our clients are asking us for 2017.
Hello and welcome to IDCOM's Media Snack episode 47, and welcome Carly Bedford to the show. Today we're going to cover Blackwood 7's launch into the UK media scene.
And we're also going to talk about the top 3 questions our clients are asking us for 2017.
All on today's show in just the time it takes to eat a sandwich. Okay, first up, the launch of Blackwood 7, which is a new agency that's come into London. They are Danish, Copenhagen based. They are an artificial intelligence media agency. They have this proprietary technology that is allows you to predict the outcome of your media plan.
Yep.
Okay, they launched in 2013. They've got offices in Germany and the US. They bill already $400 million. They've got some massive clients, and they're coming into the market, and they are terrifying the usual suspects in London, right? And why do you think that is?
Well, it's given their brands an opportunity to optimise their media effectiveness in real time.
Yeah.
And Blackwood 7 are claiming 25 to 50% improvement in effectiveness, not cost reduction, but effectiveness in media.
So the productivity of that media plan in driving business results using their algorithm-based predictive technique
Yep.
is going to be 25 to 50% better than not using them, or so they suggest.
So they suggest, yeah.
So that's pretty scary for a lot of the agencies, I'd imagine.
Absolutely.
And so how are they launching in the UK? What are they doing? Who are they partnering up with?
So they're going to partner up with 7 Stars, so they're a well-known independent agency with good reputation, good client base here in the UK, on that transparency ethos.
That's the other thing, right? So not only are they suggesting that they can be far more effective using their platform, their technology than perhaps traditional agencies, but they're also offering absolute transparency. So they have one fee model that they're going to market with, and that obviously neutralises a lot of the concerns around transparency and trust that has engulfed the industry for a while. But this is, I think, just one or another of the kind of the key disruptors that are coming into the UK marketplace.
Absolutely.
And we've talked in the past about the success of Omnicom's data-rich and analytics business in the US called Hearts and Science, and I think they're launching.
They'll be launching early next year, late this year, early next year. So again, another disruptive model where it's using data at the heart and challenging the way that networked agencies have traditionally bought media.
And then on the kind of the digital and PR front, you've got VaynerMedia coming in, shaking things up. So it bodes for a really interesting 2017 with these agencies coming in.
Absolutely. It's been a bit of a quiet 2016, so let's wait and see what happens
Well,
in 2017.
Absolutely. We know that it's going to be a lively 2017, and this can actually only be a really good thing, I think, for advertisers. The greater the choice, the more considered the way that the agencies are looking at investing their advertisers' money, being far more specific in the metrics and the deliverables of those media plans.
Absolutely.
Can only be a good thing for media as a whole, but I can completely understand why some of the traditional networks are feeling slightly uncomfortable with the onset of these new smart, technology-based, data-rich businesses.
Next up, we're going to talk about the 3 themes that our clients are thinking about for the coming year.
Yeah.
So Q4 is always an interesting time for our business. All the clients are now starting to prepare for the following year. And this year, it's been around 3 key themes. And interestingly enough, not about driving costs down. It's more operational. It's more strategic.
That's right, yeah. So we always have a wealth of really interesting conversations with clients at the back end of the year as they begin to get their houses in order and agree on strategies for the following year. And the 3 themes that have consistently come through in the conversations we're having at the moment are, how do I future-proof my business and my relationship with my agency? The second thing is, what are the key areas of my contract that I need to tighten up? And the third area, which is the one that I'm particularly most interested in, is how do we as an organisation on the client side continue to keep media high on the corporate agenda. So the first theme is about developing a blueprint that they can align internally and go to their media agencies and allow them to structure themselves to adequately fulfill the needs of that advertiser as they move forward.
Absolutely.
The second area is kind of contract and the areas that they need to focus on from a contractual perspective to hold their agencies to account, right?
Exactly. So the contracts are more focused around how they are going to set up their operations with the agencies. And there's 2 or 3 key areas that the clients are focusing on. So one is the audit rights, which I think the market's talked a lot about in the past and currently. Then there's the data and the IP rights. So as we've just talked about with the disruption in the market and the data-based agencies that are there, the clients are now working out how do they make sure that they're contractually protected and they retain the rights over that data and IP. And then, of course, there's the transparency, which I think is a theme we've talked at length.
Absolutely. And then the third theme is how do they make sure that media remains high on the corporate agenda? How do they maintain that level of credibility internally that will allow the media directors, the guardians of media within that organisation, to have a mandate to continue to focus on the right areas of media. So these are, and as you said in the introduction, no client is actually coming to us asking us how to reduce pricing or how to squeeze agencies when it comes to a cost or remuneration basis.
Exactly.
These are 3 extremely important areas within media governance that the clients get right, then it bodes really well for 2017.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's it for this week.
Bye for now.
Have a good weekend.